And welcome back here to SE Sports. My name is Kyler Drake, alongside here with Colby Gray. Colby, how are we feeling today? You know, it's Overwatch on a Tuesday, and Colby Gray is in the house. Colby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is good to be back on Overwatch. It has felt like a century since I've been able to touch this game, man.
I mean, going up into this game, you know, you haven't really been here much for Overwatch.
No,
Colby is excited, though, just like I am. We have the 4-0 SE coming into this game against Purdue Sigma, who's currently 3-2. Looking at the starting lineup here for SE tonight, it's going to be Yeetmeister playing the tank role. DPS will be Allocade and Jaggy, and then your support roles will be Raspberry and King Wheezy. I'm not sure. It might actually be Dark Fox starting. I'm not quite sure, though. Him and Jaggy both kind of switch off.
Yeah, I believe Dark Fox tonight will be the starting one, as you see there on screen, and Jaggy will be the sub, depending on how many rounds that we go. But yeah, man, it's good to be back in the hot seat. It has been since last semester since I've been able to be on Overwatch. And again, this is the NECC bracket. So nationwide, like we say, we're playing Purdue, which is out of Indiana.
Yeah.
Playing against Oklahoma teams. So it's great to see that. So I'd like to give you a little bit of a rundown of what this night is going to look like and how the structure of NECC is going to work. So our first map, it is the first to three. Round one's going to be control. Now, control is a singular point on the map that both teams fight out for to get 100%. Round number two will be escort, and that map will go towards the loser. They get to choose. And then round three will be flashpoint, which is a very interesting map and game mode to get into. And then we'll go from there. We'll see what the rest of them look like throughout the rest of the night. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are into game number one of your Southeastern Overwatch team. As we can see,
Dark Fox looking like he's going to pick that Tracer. Oh, and he switched just as soon as I said that, you know, he was listening to me.
Initiating match.
And there we go in these final few seconds counting down. Kyler, what do you expect out of our Southeastern team tonight? What are we looking forward to?
Well, you know, with Southeastern, their play style is a little... It's hard to predict exactly what route they're going to go. I know that Coach G back there has a plan cooking up. So overall, I'm looking for more diverse, I guess. Really, last week we could really see that. I think it was Allocate on his Genji. He would sit there and kind of flank a little bit. He would do that a lot with Tracer too, and the other teams just couldn't predict it. So hopefully we see a little bit of that here, a little more communication than we had last week too.
Yes, absolutely. And right off the bat, as we see the Reinhardt pick coming in from Yeetmeister, it's going to be a head-on-head battle here in Tower. And as
Lucio as well for Raz.
As we get into it, it's going to be a little bit of a mirror match, almost exactly there, as the opposite team will bring out a Mei and look to play the isolation game a little bit, try to get their brawls in big team fights. And to see here, Southeastern takes control early of the point. Yeetmeister staying strong in front with Reinhardt. And that Bastion laying waste there in his turret mode. But again, Purdue University a little bit stumped there at the beginning. The Mei is isolated in the ice, and there down goes the Mei by Dark Fox. And here it is. Southeastern going to be able to take control of point number one, and what a dominant performance here early on. As you can see there, Purdue University trying to regain some composure, and will try to take again. Southeastern holding a very aggressive front here, but they realize to rotate, and here they go. Out in front, Purdue still with a Reinhardt of their own. The Mei and the rest of the DPSs back behind. Interesting picks. The Lucios are also a part of both sides of the teams, and there goes the dash, but no, the Mei gets the wall of ice up, and Yeetmeister in dangerous position, facing many players, but down goes Yeetmeister, and down goes the rest of Southeastern. Dark Fox, the only one fighting, but now Wheezy, the last one left on point, with his barrier up, does pop his ult, gives a lot of damage through any projectiles going through that barrier there, and Raspberry staying with Lucio, flying high in the sky, now back His Heatmeister, he does have a slash, and there it is.
Use
Down
it.
goes
Good
one,
pickup.
down goes two, and another one from Heatmeister. What a play there on his ult, Kyler. As we've seen many times.
Yeah, that was crazy. Meister coming in clutch. Pushing that Southeastern point up 62% now.
Absolutely great job by Yeetmeister there. And again, Purdue is going to try this side angle, try to rotate far around Southeastern. And there's the ice barriers from the main.
Ice barrier.
But the
Good
Bastion.
play on that shield.
There's a dash trying to get anybody. Here's the Bastion. He's going to get one on the Bastion.
There he is.
Great pick on that. And now down goes another one. Dark Fox with his ult as well. Taking out as many people. Ocarina goes down now. Barrel goes down. Wow. 20%.
90% for SE here.
I don't even think Purdue's going to try. They might. They're going to take out some very fast characters.
One last push, but I don't know. He was stunned. SE able to take game number 1.
And there you have it. The dominant SE
definitely.
team 4-0 on a streak, showing why they have done their duties this semester. Look
Putting their
at
feet
this.
on the gas pedal. And just so everybody's also aware tonight, we actually have a little bit of a double header. The Rocket League team also has a game following this in OAC. So we're going to try our best to stream that one directly after this game. So definitely stay tuned for that.
And man, just going back and talking about that last round, Southeastern with the brawl play style staying very well composed and within themselves on the team. As you see, Yeetmeister didn't get too far out in front of his team because he knew that if they lost the rotate and they lost composure, they would fall apart and lose the point. But that did not happen. And now we're into round 2 of Tower. And now Purdue's going to take more of a dive perspective with the Doomfist. Eager to see how this plays out in their favor. Wheezy staying on Baptiste, dealing lots of damage. Doomfist very low. This could be a pick. Ocarina in trouble. Down goes Ocarina.
Oh, he's so close.
And now the Echo, only one left, flying high. Rotating back with the team, and again, Southeastern with the early possession of the point. Allocade on Symmetra, using the teleports. Now this can be a crucial character in this way. They can definitely find places and rotates over the canal in this match. As now we see Yeetmeister again facing off against Purdue with the team behind him. Ocarina out in front with the Doomfist.
You know, I'll definitely give it to Yeetmeister. Yeet knows exactly when to push out as that Reinhardt, when not to. Good plays.
Absolutely. He's playing his corners close. And back behind him is Allocade and Wheezy using the AoE heals and using the heal bot into his best abilities. Is now they see the Tracer.
They're pushing almost up to 50% already. We might have a repeat of what happened last week.
Down goes Ocarina again. Wow. Wheezy's ult, like we said earlier, does a lot of damage.
Definitely.
Shot with projectiles through the barrier.
Allocate, look, that Tracer's gonna fall.
Down goes Mo on a 5-kill streak. Out in front is Allocate, looking for the Echo, flying high.
But you can see Farah and Mo both with their ults for Purdue here, which is kind of scary for looking at for SE. He also with his.
Like staring down a brick wall. Southeastern not giving up a foot of coverage. And there's the ult. Down goes one.
Good play.
Tries to get the
Yeetmeister.
There it is. Now with the pin. Pins Ocarina. With no one out, down goes Ocarina.
Wow.
And now with only 10% left to go, Purdue scrambling for the point. Can they get it? Southeastern rotates back to hold for final seconds. 5, 6, 7, 8. Final percents. Pharaoh is in the point. Down goes Kriko. Now Ocarina is in the point. And with a 1% difference, Southeastern just has to clear for this final kill. There's Ocarina down.
They got that one.
And the ult coming in from the Symmetra.
Oh, wow.
Purdue just absolutely scrambling all they can do.
Chance.
And there you have it. Southeastern going to pick up game number 1 with just 100% to both games, with sticking with their Reinhardt, their bread and butter. Great job
Yeah, I mean,
there.
definitely.
Play the game coming in from Dark Fox. I'm guessing it's his Reaper
Yeah,
ult.
definitely.
Absolutely. In that first round of tower, he just jumps off in the middle and gets all the damage he could ever want or need. And there you have it, the 3K from Dark Fox.
That Dark Fox, especially there whenever he uses ult, this team has a good way of moving about. Even whenever they do use their ults, they're never in the same space for much too long. Because in this game, that's crucial.
And especially in that side rotation where you saw Purdue try to go around Southeastern's front, that just left a perfect opportunity for the Reaper to jump off in the middle in a very close space to where he could use his shotgun ult, and 100% showing dominance here. Purdue is taking a step back and try to figure out what they can do and walk on in to game number 2. As you can see there, Jaggy joining in, the substitute, probably for Dark Fox here, and maybe in the next few rounds, but eager to see what Southeastern does to keep this momentum. Kyler, what do you think about our players so far?
So far, I mean, it feels like our team has great communication. Right now, they're kind of just they're kind of having the momentum rolling a little bit for them. They're kind of in their feels. So I think what they're doing right now is perfect. They just have to keep to it. Now we are playing Controls the next one, right?
No, we just got done with Control. It'll be Escort on our next match.
Looking back in a few games, or the last few weeks, this is where our team really strives. Is the second round, usually second, third round. So coming out early with that momentum, it's already a jump shift. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned as we walk into game number 2 of Purdue University versus Southeastern.
We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to game number 2. We had a little bit of a technical oopsie there, but Kyler, why don't you tell them what I just did?
Yeah, so Kobe was sitting there talking, and I just let him go because I saw it too, and the mute button was on, so...
It happens a lot more than you think, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
it's crazy.
But here we go on our second map of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Route 66. As you can see, this is a very... a little bit more of a complex map than we've seen on Tower. You can take advantage of range a lot more than you can in the previous map. As we can see there, Yeetmeister going with Doomfist, Allocade, Genji, Jaggy on Sojourn, Wheezy, Kiriko, and Raspberry with Lucio. Now, Lucio could play a good part in this, especially in Escort, with getting your team back to the payload and moving swiftly. And I believe Southeastern is going to take, for round number 1, they're going to take the offensive here, and we'll see how this looks for them. As Yeetmeister, again, Doomfist has shown to be a very, very skilled character, but he does play it very, very well.
Yeah.
And eager to see how this turns out in these final few seconds. Jaggy going to be the sub for Dark Fox on this one.
Shout out to Raz, most overrated artist, Snoop Dogg. I also think that it's an L take. Very controversial.
But here we go, Ocarina.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry, just had to point that out there.
As you can see, Southeastern's going to split a little bit, try to dive into the back line, and Blood has no idea. But now Ocarina jumps back, trying to contest on Yeetmeister, but no, Yeet jumps down himself and gets taken down. Allocade with Genji, looking on top of Modeth.
He's got to get back, and he's about to fall. Good hits there, though, at the end by Allocade.
Cannot converge on the point there. But now Southeastern going to regain, and Allocade going to bring out Tracer. That's a good thing to see. Lots of damage and a lot of ability there. As, again, Yeetmeister out in front. Going to switch over to Jaggy's POV. Looking for the flyer. Looking for Pharaoh up top, who is playing Echo.
Yeah.
Pharaoh is the name. And we'll see now again. Ocarina shoots two off the side.
No way.
Jaggy had no
That's
idea.
Unfortunate.
Man, a hard reset there for Southeastern, playing with only one up front now, that one being Yeetmeister, as Allocade in the back, facing Ocarina, dashing around, reversing, trying to get anything he can, but no, down goes Allocade.
Play though by Allocade.
And Yeetmeister not looking very well himself. Wheezy on Kiriko.
Has a little bit of help now, Yeetmeister. Still out in front, looking to try to push him back a little bit farther.
Man, what an unfortunate turn of events. And Southeastern finally met their match on payload. Here we go. Pharaoh looking to get isolated by Yeetmeister. Now diving away, back and forth. Finally gets a heal pack, a full 80% on his ability. But no, down goes Yeetmeister, and Jaggy waiting along with the rest of his team. Allocade does also have his grenade. And I think Southeastern going to take a breather, let everybody spawn back in and take another try at this Purdue defense, which they've seen pretty stout here at the first. 150 left to go to get to the first checkpoint. Kyler, how are we looking for the rest of this matchup?
We're looking really good. As you can see, Southeastern is still trying to push a little bit farther.
Yeetmeister also has his ult. And here he goes. Here's the pop on a 3-stack, but no, they all jump away. Good communication by Purdue, but now the Pharaoh all alone, isolated, but now jumping back over here to Allocade, who will switch back on Genji.
Doomfist still out in front, leading the charge.
It's controlled chaos right now for Purdue. Everyone jumping around, and down goes Yeetmeister. And Southeastern again going to have to regain composure and go back at it. Allocade, his third switch of this game, now over to Cassidy, or better known as McCree.
Yeah, Purdue's defense right now, keeping the pressure all on Southeastern. Not really giving them any breathing room. And, you know, as for Escort as a whole, if you get out in front early, then
you're pretty
very
well
much
set.
is a game, you know? So, definitely coming out here 0 points for Purdue in the last point. It would be clutch for them. in winning game number 2.
Absolutely. And down goes Ocarina, and this is the chance and the opportunity that Southeastern needs to
They
take.
got to hurry up and push that. They only have 25 seconds.
Point number 1, if they stay on it, they'll have a great chance of it. But now, Southeastern changing looks just a little bit, changing play styles. As you can see, Yeetmeister picks up jumper
Along
queen.
with that, changing momentum a little bit.
They're going to stick to their team fights. It's what won them the last game, so they're going to stay true to their
There we
colors
go.
here.
And we got a little bit more play to us as they just added time to the clock.
Absolutely.
For reaching point number 1.
No extra time, 2:30.
Yeah, 2:30.
But still good to look at now. Ocarina again jumping around. Switch over here to Allocate, who's facing off. And
Oh,
there's the
good
pick on Mogoth. And now switching his sights over to Floated. And now Breath of Life feeling the wrath of the McCree. And now out in front again. Yeetmeister looking for the pick. And now down goes Breath of Life
shot.
on the Moira. Now Ocarina. There's
Oh, wow,
the pick
off
on
the
Ocarina.
assist.
But the backline Pharaoh now looking
Good teamwork.
and down
Down
goes
goes Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. And with Allocade on his ultimate, man, Southeastern has found the rhythm this
Yeah.
game, and they are back into it. From almost a 0-second push now with 150 to go, and now they have Purdue in a choke point. Mira,
Yeah.
Damage Worth coming out, and now Ocarina looking to jump out in front. They're waiting for Southeastern to get up to this checkpoint, and then they're going to rotate and try to find some angles here.
Especially though, because it's scary. Because Purdue, as of right now, has 3 ults to 1 for Southeastern. So these could be used as a group of them together to increase the chances for Purdue here.
Absolutely. And as you can see there, Ocarina jumped out, trying to get some picks on the back line, but Wheezy holding his own. And no, down goes Yeetmeister, as long with Allocade. They're going to have to reset. And now Jaggy on his own with the Sojourn, looking for Pharaoh up top.
110 left.
Down goes Wheezy.
They can't get any more room.
This is going to have to be an all-or-nothing push. As you can see, Raspberry now on Moira. They are pushed back all the way to section number 1.
Yeah.
Jaggy just looking... Ooh, and a pause of action coming in from here from Purdue University. Not quite sure what this is
Yeah,
just
me
yet.
either.
But man, as we can see, we have a technical difficulty on the bottom left side of the chat, as you can see there. But man, Southeastern not in the greatest position. They have a minute left to get a few feet.
An internet went out for a player
Uh-oh.
on the Purdue side.
Breath
Hate
of
to
life.
see that.
Yep, internet out for a player. Let's hopefully, if you're a true watcher of our SC Sports team, you'll know that our Valorant team
Yeah.
had a very wild technical and physical difficulty. New Mexico State actually had a fire alarm go off. So
Oh,
let's
wow,
hope.
that's crazy.
So let's hope it's not another 30-minute delay. It shouldn't be that bad. But ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We'll be right back into this Overwatch action.
Peace out.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back into the action. Technical difficulties aside, here we go. Southeastern with a minute left to go on their second point in escort. And now Yeetmeister waiting for the rest of his team to catch up. They are all here, and here we go out in front.
So, Colby, you gonna tell the joke or?
We'll tell it after the break.
I knew you wanted to tell it.
Breath of Life out in front with the Moira, isolated by Yeetmeister, but no, he regains
that
composure.
ult.
And now's Ocarina with the Doomfist.
Allocate can use his ult.
Getting stunned, but no, Southeastern does not have anyone on the point yet.
Raz
Down goes
also
Farah.
with the ult.
They're gonna look to, but no, Yeetmeister stays alive, and now on the point is 2. Yeetmeister does have his ult, but that is a dash. So now, using his battle rage, everyone around in the proximity, Pharaoh, now looking, or excuse me, Modeth goes
And
down.
it's gonna hit the overtime. They're gonna be able to push to point number 2.
Absolutely. They held out against Purdue University. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game now.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of crazy to think how far Southeastern has come in this game already.
Absolutely.
They were at like 14 seconds, not even at point number 1. And they were being pushed by the Purdue team. Had us in a little bit of a corner. But just like that, Southeastern was able to regroup, get their composure together, and then put that foot forward and move on. So here we go, 101 left here.
Absolutely. As you can see, the Doomfist diving in, looking to target Wheezy, but no, he can't get away. Ocarina goes down. And now, Mo looking on the backside of Southeastern. He does
with
have
that ult.
Tracer.
Hitting the ground.
Jaggy resetting with Sojourn. But now Yeetmeister still, like you said, holding on to
good
his ult.
pickup.
Down goes Breath of Life, 5k skill streak, battle rage. Looking for somebody else now. Ocarina out in front,
Yeetmeister's
along
gonna
with
be
Pharaoh.
alone.
Pharaoh
Now rotated.
loads of damage towards Yeetmeister there. And now Jaggy being the point man here for Southeastern. Sojourn being a real tool for this Southeastern team. Dealing lots of damage. Has a full charge, but gets stuck in the damage orb. And now Yeetmeister looking to put on the front. Lots of health, but now he just has to get back.
And he's gonna be stunned and taken out.
The escort, but no. The final hold. This is not bad territory for Southeastern.
Yeah.
Round number 1 is complete. 2 stages down and into the enemy respawn point. Now, if anything holds true, Southeastern can do the same to Purdue University and hopefully
Definitely.
a little bit more.
I mean, and all Purdue has to do is get past Southeastern's point.
Absolutely. As you can see right here on screen, this is the mark that Purdue University has to beat on the offensive side. But again, like Purdue did, Southeastern can also hold them to a 0 seconds or overtime pushes.
Yeah.
It is not a matter of how much time you have left. It's a matter of how far you got to go.
Yeah, definitely.
And that sounded like a life
Yeah,
quote,
that
didn't
did
it?
sound like a live quote.
And here we go. And the picks coming in from SD,
Lucio.
Yeetmeister, Sigma, Allocade, Ash,
We're gonna have some.
Jaggy on Soldier, Wheezy on Kiriko, and Raspberry on Moira. Great picks. And now, again, Purdue University gonna stay the same and go with the dive composition. It worked before, it might work again. And now, Southeastern gonna play a little bit back. They're gonna let them.
I think Purdue might be having a little bit of technical difficulties. Looks like they might have a player down.
Nope, there he is.
No, there he is. Okay, we're all good then, I believe.
No more technical difficulties for
Yeah,
the night,
yeah.
hopefully.
2, 1.
And they're coming out with that Doom Fist up front, followed by the Tracer.
The payload.
And again, Southeastern going to play a choke point here, especially on this corner. They're going to try to play top down, especially
good
with
play by
Sigma.
Yeet. Throwing up the shield barrier.
Focused on Yeetmeister right now. Ocarina looking for a place to dive.
Yeet's just kind of gonna poke back a little bit.
And any second now, Purdue looking for their opportunity. Yeetmeister going to rotate now.
Flank on him a little bit.
Breath of Life looking for the stun, but no, down goes Moigoth. And now,
Yeetmeister kind of doing his own thing up front right now.
absolutely, just stuffing Purdue. And there you have it. Southeastern is able to defend off the first push from Purdue University. And again, looking at Allocade on the Ash. Great
Around that
shots.
corner.
Taking advantage of this vertical section here. As again,
We've hit
allocate up in front.
3 minutes.
Jaggy on Soldier. He's going to get the pick on Ocarina. There you have it.
Pick.
But no, he doesn't get credited. He did a lot of damage, but not credited with it, though. And then Yeetmeister chasing Purdue all the way back in their spawn. And up top, Raspberry with the Moira giving heals the whole time. And as we can see, 2:40 left to go. First point has barely moved since the beginning of the match.
I mean, it's not impossible. Purdue still has a lot of time. But if they want to keep on progressing here, then they got to make sure that they get out in front a little bit.
Absolutely, and Ocarina just didn't play his cards right, and Yeetmeister took full advantage. As we can see, down goes Allocate on Ash. But now Jaggy with the reset behind, looking at the Kiriko, floated, not knowing quite where he's getting shot from, but does not get picked. And now Ocarina still leading the front for Purdue. Yeetmeister does have his gravity slam. Down goes Ocarina. He could get two here, looking for the stun on the Tracer, but no, doesn't connect. Using his absorb to get any projectiles, redistribute that into health. And now Purdue again stuffed by the Southeastern defense. Playing this vertical angle on gas station has proven to be the overall strategy of this round, taking advantage of both the down low where Yeetmeister is playing right now up front with the shield on Sigma and playing the long angles. As long as they don't let Purdue University get behind them, they're a-okay. They will not fall apart. And now Allocate in a dangerous position.
I mean, this is exactly what you think of whenever you think of that tank role. Yeetmeister's playing it perfectly down low, kind of enforcing them back a little bit, and then all of a sudden you have the guys up top that are being the ones that are poking them and just kind of putting the pressure on, not really letting them do a whole lot.
Absolutely, and Yeetmeister dangerous, but down goes Pharaoh, used his ult, and chose Sigma.
They have 1 minute left to get point number one.
Down goes Allocade. And now down goes Floated as well. Chasing Ocarina, looking for Raspberry, but no, knocked out with the stun. The 2v1 around the corner, he does get the full, dashes out, but no, still low health yet again. And Ocarina, by the skin of his teeth, just gets away. Down goes Mo, but no, down goes Jackie as well. Down goes Yeetmeister. And all that's left, Allocate up top on Tracer. Now faced with Ocarina. 30 seconds left to go before the first section is taken. And I believe Southeastern's just going to let them have it. They don't have to be very aggressive. And a great first push here by Purdue, finally breaking through the Southeastern defense, whittling away little by little, and now dashing in. Here's Allocade.
He's going to try to force him last minute.
Absolutely.
Good play by Allocade.
And there it is in the final few seconds. Purdue University doesn't have it. Can they hold on?
No way, Southeastern.
What a play by Allocade. Aggressive, but no, down goes Yeetmeister. And in these final seconds, all that's left, but no, Purdue University.
Wow.
With the wipe.
I'm going to give it to Allocade, though. Good heads-up play. Able to go in there and force him last minute. Really put the pressure on. Made everybody sweat it out.
Absolutely. Purdue had no clue, but they were able to recover. But again, like you said, a heads-up play by SE to try to keep Purdue on their toes. And the switch to Doomfist by Yeetmeister going to try to cover a lot of ground here and keep Purdue, again, like we said, on their toes.
Yeah.
Purdue going to try to hold this choke point here on top of these buildings. Going to try to play close, wait for
Doomfist.
Wait for the payload to come around and then finally flesh out a little bit more. On top, as you can see, Mogoth with the Tracer. Moving around there. Take a look back at Allocade, and there's the ult by Ocarina. Doesn't tag Allocade, but jumping from building to building. Very low health. And there he is, the isolation.
Allocade just able to get away.
Okay, a great thing to recognize with Doomfist is the ability to use that charge and that dash forward. Like you saw just there, he was looking for Ocarina to try to push him out of the rotation, and there it is with the Moira. Again, if you can get a character in the corner away from their team, it's such an easy pick. You can communicate with the rest of their team. And yes, down goes Yeetmeister. And again, Ocarina still holding on for his team. Feeling heavy damage from Allocade. Doesn't realize that he's close, getting picks. And
Allocade
now Bob.
with the ult.
The infamous Bob, B-O-B. Looking for the shot on Pharaoh. Bang, down goes Pharaoh. And 45 seconds.
Doomfist is just waiting for the rest of his team to group up. Good pressure there by Yeetmeister on the Doomfist up front.
Get a look at Jaggy's POV here again. Now he
Jaggy
gets stuck
trying to
a little
run
bit.
back.
Gets stuck a little bit. A Soldier and a Doomfist are not a great matchup, but again, he realizes that and gets back with his team. Again, there's the dash from Yeetmeister trying to isolate.
Tracer was really low.
Trying to isolate Purdue players up top. DPS doing his best job. Jaggy.
I don't think Purdue has enough time to get back here.
Southeastern tries to hold their own.
Unless it's on the overtime.
There's the pick on Ocarina. 5-player kill streak. Backside is Echo.
Give us another one on Farah.
And there goes Bob looking for damage. And now Kiriko. And now Yeetmeister with the finish. All that's left is the Moira.
Oh, able to get back it just.
And there's the final ult. No chance whatsoever.
No way.
Breath of Life. Ocarina is back, but a 1v4 just won't do it. Purdue University gonna fall in game number 2 to SE. Wow, what a defensive hold by Southeastern, and what a heads-up play there on the first section. As we walk into the player of the game, we'll see that Allocade and his McCree had 3 switches throughout the match. And as you can see, he gets the pick on Ocarina and now focuses sights to Breath of Life, gets the pick on him, and then around the corner floated, could do nothing with the stuns, and gets the headshot. Look at that. And now we are on to game number 3. Kyler, what did you think of that last match?
Well, you know, at first, Purdue started off on on the defensive side of things. Southeastern had a pretty good push. We were kind of iffy about it because you know, like Purdue had some pretty good defense, and then we came out of things also in pretty good defense, not really giving them enough opportunity to be able to succeed in that push that they had. But eventually, Purdue found a little bit of a mojo, started coming back a little bit, and then SC did what we did, and they put the stop to that. Good plays.
Absolutely. And I would like to point out in that last round, especially on the defensive side, Southeastern was easily able to hold out on Gas Station, especially with Yeetmeister down low on Sigma before he traded. And up top, they took advantage of that range and that close corner on Route 66 to play in their ability eventually, and that heads-up play before Section 1. That was insane. Allocate in his Tracer just dashing in there, but eventually Purdue did eventually keep up with them. And again, Southeastern was able to push out of their choke points. They didn't get held back by Purdue. They didn't focus on that very much. They were able to split up, get out of their spawn, and regroup, and finally hold a defensive kill box on top. And as we can see here, this third match will be on Flashpoint, and we'll get to see what each team brings to the table. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break, and we'll get in here to game number 3.
Peace out.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
And here we go as we get ready for round number 3 of Flashpoint, which for everybody that is aware, it's going to be very similar to the first game mode we played, except this time the Flashpoint's going to move around. The point is,
The point's going to move around quite a lot.
yeah, quite a lot. And this causes teams to have to kind of split up, decide exactly what they want to make on the rotation-wise.
Absolutely. And a crucial character for any Flashpoint game that you'll ever see in Overwatch is Lucio. Breath of Life is going to take that role, and Raspberry is going to take that role. This is such a large map to get around. First one to the point is usually the one that gets
Yeah,
it. Priority and staking your claim early is huge in Flashpoint. As you can see, both teams meet on this side, and here we go, out in front, Eatmeister with Junker
Assist
Queen.
goes to Farah, on Farah.
Now looking, and there you have it,
There's
Southeastern
3, yeah.
takes control of that Flashpoint.
First point.
And really, if you can kill the Lucio outside of rotation, especially between the flashpoints, that'll kill any rotations that the opposite
Increases
team has.
your odds.
So you might see a little bit, it's almost like a hot character. You're going to see a lot of focus on Lucio, especially through these next couple of rounds. And there's Ocarina diving out in front. Echo, those damage orbs really hurt, but Junker able to recover, especially
Allocate
with the
getting
back line.
one.
Switching over to
Raz is
Allocate.
going to get one as well. With the takeout on Ocarina.
Yes, and there's the focus on Lucio, like we saw, jumping around, getting back with his team. And again, Dark Fox going to pick up the Reaper. Very, very good pick, especially if you stay close on corners in this flashpoint. Could provide a great asset towards your team. Now, Breath of Life out in front with Ocarina and the rest of his team.
80% here.
But again, there's the dash by the Doomfist. Pushing off a little bit. Now, Ocarina severely low on health. But again, on the other side, Mo dealing damage now into the point. Southeast's going to have to rotate back.
He might
now
start holding it up front.
But no.
Allocate going to fall.
Allocate doesn't
Breath
get
of
it off.
Life as well.
Now come back into the point, the retake. Here we go. The Echo
Purdue
ult on the Reaper.
trying to get something going.
Anything they have. Here's the ult from
Oh,
Eatmeister.
wow.
But no, doesn't quite get anybody.
one.
5-player kill streak. Kills the Feral. But now flying high. Just trying to deal damage. And now here's the Moira, the catch-up. Trying to focus and pocket Pharaoh here. But now here's the rest of the Purdue team. And down goes Eatmeister. After a long-fought victory, 99%. And Purdue University going to start their climb towards the top of that mountain. What an
Weezy and
action-packed...
Dark Fox with ults as of now.
This barrier has proven to be such an amazing utility in this match, especially if you can get, especially when you're playing a brawl playstyle. If you stay together as a team, that wall and you shoot projectiles, it could deal so much damage to the enemy team. And here's the retake from Southeastern. Pharaoh up top playing the vertical game, but they're more a little bit out front. Southeastern has opportunity to take the point, and I believe they're going to. Here's the ult from the Doomfist, and again, Jaggy.
Oh, and they're going to be challenged now. 3-on-2 contested.
Down goes Allocate and the rest. There's an ult from Dark Fox. But no, down goes Dark Fox and down goes Weezy. A complete team wipe, it looks like, for
It's like
Purdue.
a change of momentum here. Purdue now hitting that 90 mark.
They're going to have to get on the point. I don't know if Southeastern's going to let them have it.
I think they are.
They
yeah,
are.
They let him have that one.
And hard fought from both
Yeah,
sides.
definitely. It was, yeah.
Flashpoint.
And now they will have this next flashpoint close. And so as you can see,
Immediately on that rotation. Forces the teams to kind of approach the situation differently. Make a few changes. And then immediately go right back into it. Pressure for Purdue already on SE.
and again, there's the Echo, and it'll mirror out the Orisa, and down
Oh,
goes Orisa, down goes Eatmeister, pushed off the edge, down goes Allocate.
Raz and Weezy and Dark Fox as well. Push off the side there. Flashpoint unlocking here, and Purdue able to pick it up early.
And nobody left for SE. Wow. That flashpoint is going to go towards Purdue. A little bit of shift here, as we can see Purdue showing dominance early, pushing Southeastern literally off the map, as you can see there.
This is a must-watch esports, ladies
Absolutely,
and gentlemen.
what a pick on Pharaoh! Wow, Weezy with nothing but aim, and now Yeetmeister on site, floated, goes down. Now pick on the Doomfist. Yeetmeister looking for anybody else, and the retake by SE, little under 0.5%. Man, what an efficient retake as Purdue now looks to face Southeastern. Yeetmeister getting close to his ult. Allocate does have his ult. The McCree ult has shown to be deadly. And there's the stun. Doomfist ult looking for the back line of Southeastern. The DPS allocated with full heals. Lucio does pop his ult as well. It's high noon, ladies and gentlemen. Can he get a few more? But no, Purdue plays it safe.
Southeastern now taking the lead here.
Playing it safe, as you can see. As soon as allocate popped that high noon, man. Purdue just hid. They went away. Down goes Pharaoh. Yeetmeister picks that one up. And now focusing on Floated. Down goes Floated. And there's another one, Breath of Life as well. And Mo, the only one left, rotating back with his team. Under 10% left to go. And I believe Purdue's just going to let them have this flashpoint. Not even going to try. Going to set up for the next one. And sometimes you have to play that smart.
I mean, yeah. SC did it first to Purdue. Purdue's doing it a little bit back. Next flashpoint unlocks in 30 seconds.
And here we go. The long rotate over. As you can see, trying not to get caught in any crossfire. Playing it safe. Switching over to Dark Fox. Jump out in front is Ocarina. Up front, again, Southeastern filtered a little bit here. Their playstyle doesn't let them flesh out too much. Just because of the counter dive from Doomfist and the rest of the characters chosen by Purdue. But Southeastern making it work. Now on the point, here's the ult from Yeetmeister. Slams it down. Tries to get the lance on Lucio. And now Yeetmeister will fall. And there's Allocate. And there's, again,
And Allocate's gonna fall.
the mirror ult.
Wheezy with the ult.
Pharaoh up top with the shot. The very damaging gun. Last shot. There goes Pharaoh. And there's
Wheezy's
the
gonna
trade.
fall. And Raz
Just off the boots.
literally forcing SC to go back to the drawing board on that one.
And there we have it. Allocate still sticking with his McCree. Dark Fox gonna switch to Sombra. Interesting picks. Now Sombra, this could be huge for Southeastern, especially with this ability, the invisible ability. As you can see, running around, the whole screen is purple. Dark
Gonna
Fox
hit a little
get on
bit
the
of a
back
flank.
side. He's gonna have to hack one of the back line of Purdue. And there it is. He's trying to look forward on Tracer. Teleports away, get back with his team. A very sneaky play coming from Dark Fox. Ocarina almost forced off the edge there. Ocarina might have bit off a little bit more than he could have
Yeah,
chewed.
definitely.
And now back to the point here. Southeastern looking to face a Lucio. Battle armor up by Yeetmeister. Tracer dashing around, but down goes the
Southeastern's
Tracer.
gonna take it. As Purdue was at 90%.
Man, hard reset there for Purdue, but what another great take from SE. The slight changing characters.
Yeah, I
As you
believe-
can see, Dark Fox.
I believe it's first team to 3 on this one. So it's gonna be interesting.
Absolutely, and here we go. I'm very excited to see what Dark Fox can pull off with Sombra. It is very sneaky character, especially, and great DPS. A little bit of a glass cannon, but still could hold the own, especially with the abilities. And again, Yeetmeister. They're gonna bring out a Zarya. Very interesting. The shield could play a huge part in Purdue's retake of this site. 65%. Now focusing on the back line. Yeetmeister going into battle hardened mode. Trying to focus out the Moira. Doesn't quite get the
SC
pick.
on the 80% now.
Yeetmeister in no man's land. Just a little bit.
Yeetmeister with the ult.
And there it is.
Use it.
Pulling everyone in. And now goes one. Ocarina. And the assist as well as the Lucio rotates away. And the only ones left on point is Mira. Not Mira. That's Rainbow Six. Moira.
Okay. SC gonna take that. Go up 2-1.
Next flashpoint.
And there you have it, 2-1. A little bit of a wrong game there. Been
It's
playing
okay.
too much.
It's okay.
And there we have it. Gonna take a little bit of a vertical angle. Yeetmeister.
Next
Wheezy.
point unlocks here in 19 seconds.
And there's the hack on the abilities. Nothing left that she could have done. Ocarina.
5-player kill streak for SC. Already sitting here in the driver's seat for point number 4.
As this final flashpoint unlocks. There we have it, capturing Purdue. Spread out just slightly. Gonna try to regain composure and take another stab at it. Dark Fox with this ability. Yeetmeister still staying out in front. Raspberry with the ult on Lucio, which almost doubles the health of any character in the AoE. So this could be held and used as a final push. Again, Purdue going to rotate all the way around, looking for the vertical angle. They have the ability to do so. Dark Fox staying hidden, staying sneaky, playing very well.
You know, that high ground's also going to do it a little bit for Purdue. Not give SC a chance.
And Farrell jumps out in the middle.
Down, yeah.
Down goes Farrell, and now there's a hack on Lucio. Breath of Life goes down.
Good job.
And now it's a cleanup on Isles
No, I don't think that they should have came down from the high ground.
Stay up on your mountain.
Yeah.
Purdue pushed back yet again, 70% and counting. Ladies and gentlemen, Flashpoint could be Southeastern's match here in these final few seconds. Purdue with this final swing on this Flashpoint. Yeetmeister just holding his ground. There's the ult from Echo, but no, quickly gets damaged. And the Lucio ult, doubling the health overtime, 99%. Purdue, down goes Yeetmeister. And the Zarya being the driving factor for this Purdue team. The high noon, Allocade just gonna take the death and the hard reset. And Southeastern's gonna let that Flashpoint to Purdue University. Now one final retake from SC is all they need. And Yeetmeister with the Reinhardt. Love this play here. Still gonna stick with the rest of their characters they had previously. But now, Yeetmeister gonna be the shield for this SC team. Letting the rest of his team rotate behind Zarya. Dealing lots of damage. Wheezy could be in trouble, but no, here they go on the point. Finally, Yeetmeister looking for Lucio. Breath of Life, dangerously low, but no, the rest of his team gets caught up. Dark Fox, dangerously low. Down goes Dark Fox, and down goes Yeetmeister.
Wow.
And wow,
Purdue, another chance.
we have caught up, ladies and gentlemen. Only one person with the ult, and that is floated. Southeastern, a little bit gassed, it seems like.
Purdue is going to take point number 4. And here we go. Next point wins the round.
And Southeastern, like we said, the good rotation could mean the difference between a Flashpoint. Getting there and establishing control early. Raspberry staying in the back with Lucio, and a full-on approach from Purdue. Right down the stairs. And there's the Olin. Yeetmeister gets pushed off once more. Man, what plays Lucio? That Lucio ability has been absolutely insane. Is now Dark Fox Sojourn. Haven't seen much of him, especially in Dark Fox hands. But if it's what Southeastern needs at the moment, it'll have to do. As Allocade gonna switch to the Reaper. And now it is time for a brawl. Ladies and gentlemen, Purdue with 25% out in front. Allocade, they're gonna charge right down the stairs. No, they're gonna take a rotate. Far side, here's the teleport. Yeetmeister doing the dirty work. Focus, 3 people on him. Need some heals. Wheezy with the heal bot. And now focus on the Zarya. Down goes Yeetmeister.
Yeetmeister's going to fall.
And no, Dark Fox all on his own. Focusing Zarya. But that just won't do it. Down goes Allocade. And now Dark Fox sliding away. Sojourn. 70% and down goes Dark Fox.
Reinhardt's still going to be out in front.
And it's all Southeastern has. Full steam ahead.
Yeah.
This is the final take. They're going to have to get on the point. Going to play the percentage game. And now here's the dash onto the point. Looking for anybody on the pick. Staying, keeping the overtime for his team. Down goes Yeetmeister. The rest of his team now on the point.
Good play by Yeetmeister.
Pharaoh goes down. And now the Moira.
On the Echo.
But down goes another 2. And now the ult from Wheezy. And no, he's left in the corner. And that'll do it. Point number 3 goes to Purdue University. And the come from behind victory. What a shot from Purdue. And as we see here, player of the game floated. Gonna get counted with it.
Surrender. Surrender to my will.
Like we said, Flashpoint could be anyone's game mode. It's based on rotations, and it's based on team play. As you see, a few times Southeastern got pushed out of their comfort zone, and they had to make a few quick rotations, which it resulted in a little bit of dismay, and it led Purdue to take the 3 flashpoints that they needed for that round.
Definitely.
And as we sit in here, as you can see in the top part of your screen, 2 for Southeastern and 1 for Purdue University. Ladies and gentlemen, as we near round number 4, it'll be push. Now, this game mode is a little bit different. Push is a game mode where you have a robot in the center of the map, and both teams are fighting for control of that robot, trying to push it deep into enemy territory. And whoever gets it to the final point will win. Now, push usually doesn't end up winning by the full length of the field that you have to go. It's a back and forth game.
Basically tug of war.
Basically tug of war the whole time. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for game number 4.
See you in a second.
Initiating match.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to match number 4 of Push for Southeastern against Purdue University. Now, if you're just now joining us, Southeastern, as you can see in the top of your screen, has 2 games to Purdue's 1. It is a best of 4, and we'll see how this ends up. In these final seconds, Southeastern gonna choose their characters, and we'll see how they decide to play this as Yeetmeister on Wrecking Ball. Exciting to see. This is again, like Flashpoint was, it's a very rotate heavy map and game mode. The faster you can get and gain as much ground back, the faster you'll be able to face the other team. And in these final seconds, we'll see how they face off against one another. As you can see there, Yeetmeister just full steam ahead, already halfway through the map. Now looking, lurking, waiting for the back line. Yeetmeister playing his cards right, and there's Pharaoh. And he gets hacked, and there's an early pick from SC. Now Ocarina, the only one left out in front. Nobody has gotten on the robot just yet. Allocated gonna switch off to the Sombra. And now try to hack Ocarina. And there you have it. And Southeastern gonna gain control of the robot early. And now slowly moving. Allocated and Yeetmeister out in front, holding the line. Purdue University brings out a Sombra of their own, and down goes Allocated. Jaggy subbing in for Dark Fox. Being on Tracer. Dealing lots and lots of damage. And here they go. Southeastern gonna have to regroup just a little bit, looking for heals. Wheezy playing Kiriko. And now with the second wind, here comes Purdue University with the robot in their favor. Ocarina out in front, still playing a little bit of a dive comp. He gets hacked, and now focus on Ocarina. but he gets away. And now Jaggy with a great angle on the left side here. With Tracer could be a huge play close to his ultimate. Yeemeister up front with Wrecking Ball, dealing lots and lots of damage. The robot really going nowhere at the moment. Allocade, down goes Mo. Southeast still holding strong. Allocade gets isolated there for just a second. But no, he's able to get away, and Purdue on their back foot. And there's the ult from Allocade, and the Kiriko ult as well.
Pretty even matchup here so far for SC and for Purdue.
Absolutely, and there's the full disability. Here's the ultimate by Allocade, and now here's the push. Southeastern.
Good communication. You can hear Wheezy in there, kind of being the spokesperson for this team.
And it doesn't end up in SC's favor. As you can see, 3 different teammates jumped off in the middle of Allocade's ult, but it didn't go towards their side. Is now the first real reset on SC's side.
Purdue's pushing it.
They're not really keeping them all on the robot all at once. They're jumping in and out. They're taking possession and moving it little by little, as you can see there. And now back in possession. Purdue on their back foot. There's the hack, but no, Ocarina. They've been waiting on that. As soon as they see Allocade hacking or on a side angle, they're gonna try to isolate him and get a pick. In the back line now, down goes Allocade. Couldn't get the pick. And now Jaggy trying to dash away, doing everything in his power, trying to get away from Ocarina. But there's 2.
Jaggy
He's out of
7.
options. And the reverse.
He's gonna get
and the
back.
grenade.
Tried.
But no, it doesn't do anything. Might have been a little bit of a scramble there for Jaggy. But now Yeemeister has the ult, and there you have it, the quick pop, the minefield, especially through this. And now down goes Breath of Life, especially through that little choke point, does a lot of damage. Moira again, down goes
Good
Bloated
pick.
now looking for the reset.
Gonna bump one off.
There's Ocarina, there's Mo, and there is Pharaoh, and Southeastern holds the line. Full reset. Back the other way. Here we go. There's the robot. Take a look at the other team. No one really quite near their ult except for Wheezy, who is still on Trico.
Southeastern has a while to push, but they have 5:40 left here to be able to get it to where it needs to go.
This is a tough position for Southeastern to be in, especially on this low ground. And there's the ult from Wheezy. Jaggy on Sojourn, but gets hacked and has no abilities, but there's a pick on Pharaoh. And now Ocarina with his ult as well on Doomfist, and no, down goes Jaggy. And well,
Yeemeister get away.
In possession back in the hands of Purdue University. And Yeemeister swinging around, Wrecking Ball, a very versatile and agile character.
Probably my favorite character, not gonna lie.
Very fun, and there's the ult by the enemy Sombra. But no, down they go. Pharaoh
He's low.
doing all they can. Down goes Mo. And finally, Ocarina, the only one left.
Southeastern now able
Away
to get
from
a
his
little
team.
more push.
Man, they tried to keep him back, but they just couldn't quite do it. And now Southeastern still behind in meters to push. But with the 4:30 mark to go, still very able as Yeemeister again with his ult on Wrecking Ball. Allocade gets hacked, and away he goes. Does have his ult. Genji,
20% left.
second, there it is. There's the blade. Hello, Blade, back again.
45% here for SE. Oh, and they're going to be stopping their tracks.
Doesn't get any picks, but does a lot of damage.
It's going to be a 1-2 situation.
Looking for anything they can get their hands on.
The
Allocate
defense.
dangerously low. Jaggy on the rotate back in. Now Allocate still floating
Pushing it
around.
back.
Looking for anything he can get. Now Ocarina now hacked, and there's nothing he could have done. Jaggy with his ult. Regrouping with his team. Robot has not reached the same line just yet. Again, Southeastern on this bridge, holding a vertical angle. If Purdue can get up underneath, they'll be just fine. As they're trying to, is right there. The Southeastern tries to cut him off. And there's a meteor strike. Down goes Doomfist. Tries to push Jaggy.
Good play.
Gets the pick. Ult by Kiriko. And now Yeemeister gets hacked, and look at that health go down little by little. What a kill on Yeemeister. Man,
Purdue is going to hit point number 2.
it was just an absolute wipe on Yeemeister. He could have done nothing there. Those Sombra hacks just get in the way. As you can see, the damage orb from Sojourn again hacked Yeemeister. They're going to have to focus the back line of Purdue. Downs Pharaoh, downs Mo, downs Ocarina, and Breath of Life down as well. The only one for the cleanup, and there's Floated. Taking advantage by Alicade. And back the other way. Here we go. Kyler, what are we seeing so far in this match?
We can definitely tell that Southeastern is putting up a fight. I mean, both teams, it's a very even matchup. We see a lot of the same character setups and a lot of the same gameplays from these teams. So it's kind of really hard. It's kind of like whenever, whenever they meet their match,
Yes.
So as of right now, it is really kind of hard to predict exactly what we think is going to happen because even whenever we think Southeastern's going to go up top, Purdue able to come back and vice versa. So
Ocarina gets out of rotation, and there's a pick on Ocarina. And now it's the cleanup for SE. Yeemeister is hacked. Doesn't have the rest of his team behind him. Heals. Facing the Sombra. Diving. Down goes Yeemeister. And no, Jaggy, the only one left, facing 4. Gets killed. And as you can see in the top middle of your screen there, Purdue University has almost double of Southeastern in meters. Not a great place for SC to be just yet. But again, 1 minute left to go. Southeastern going to have to hold this robot all the way through. Pushing it back up to the barricade. Purdue. Down goes Yeemeister yet again. Jaggy.
Ocarina and Mo both with their ults for Purdue.
There's the ult by the Doomfist.
Breath of Life also about to get the ult.
And Winston by Yeemeister. Diving in, looking for the back line. Wheezy getting pushed back. Rotates around the corner with his team. Shield up on the Winston. 30
Pharaoh
seconds.
with the ult as well now.
Now we are over double the length in meters. SC is behind Purdue University. And Purdue going to play conservative. That's all they can. Just burn time. Wait for time.
Yeah.
Pharaoh goes down.
10 seconds.
But now Floated. Takes a kill for himself. Wheezy. Staying back on Baptiste. This is a all or nothing push for Southeastern right here. They have to stay on this robot in order to get the win. They have to push over 114.73 meters. They have to do this here, Kyler. All or nothing. Final push. Here they go. As they see on the right side, they see Ocarina, the Doomfist. Winston with the dive, but Yeemeister gets hacked again. But the pick down goes Rasweezy. The back line for Southeastern is completely gone.
3-on-1. 4-on-1.
And no, that'll do it.
Purdue will take that one.
With the final hold against SE, tying it up
2 apiece.
2 apiece. Flashpoint and push to Purdue's name in the play of the game coming in from Alicade on Genji. Earlier in the match, as you can see there, dashing around, using his sword.
3. Make that 4.
And goes on a 5-player skill streak. But that does not do it for SE just yet. A little bit scary. Now, these game modes are not in favor as much for Southeastern. As you can see, the first one, Control and Escort, the more traditional game modes, are in Southeastern's favor. And that leads me to the point. Control and Escort, put them together, what do you get?
We get hybrid.
We get hybrid,
That's
ladies
the
and
next
gentlemen.
step. Hybrid, personally, my favorite game mode.
Game?
I like this one.
Yes, absolutely. Game number 5. What's riding on this, Kyler? What are we looking at?
Well, this game right here, game number 5 out of a 7 series. This is the crucial point. This is the point where the team is that one point away from closing out the thing. SE is sitting a little bit hot and heavy, kind of nervous, not really having that momentum anymore. Whereas Purdue, coming off 2 big wins from them the last 2 rounds, they're ready. They're pumped.
Absolutely.
They're waiting on this comeback.
We saw, Flashpoint was just a comeback for Purdue.
Yeah.
It was to reset the rhythm and finally see that, hey, we're here. We can play too. And now in this game, in push, they established that. They established that we're here and that we're back. And Southeastern facing some adversity. But I know that they're going to keep competing and fighting, especially coming into this hybrid game mode.
Definitely.
And ladies and gentlemen,
We'll be right back.
we'll be right back.
Initiating match.
And welcome back to round number 5. We got hybrid.
Yes, especially on Kings Row, we have seen a lot of experience here on this map from Southeastern. It's really their bread and butter map when it comes to hybrid. Now, this map in particular has a lot, and I mean a lot, of choke points. Lots and lots of choke points. As you can see, down there is a choke point right around the corner. This on the other side of that statue is a choke point. So the attackers right off the bat have 2 choke points to get through right off the bat, especially for this first point of control. And now Yeetmeister, as you can see, Reinhardt is a great character to play here just because getting your team behind the shield can mean life or death in some situations and a team wipe in a full reset.
And then we have allocated with Widowmaker, I believe. Not really used to seeing that a whole lot.
No, Widowmaker is definitely not a normal pick for him. And Dark Fox on Mei is a little bit different as well, but we'll see how that plays into the factor.
Lucio and then the back.
Playing close on his corners, Yeetmeister. They're going to try for the early rotation of the
I don't
backside.
blame him with that Mei wall.
Trying to isolate the Pharaoh.
Good job playing that tank role as Yeetmeister. Just kind of going out in front, being the lead man.
And now Southeastern lifts the switch completely, getting themselves out of the way of that first choke point
situation.
As you can see, Dark Fox jumping behind, takes off the Mei wall, and now focused on floated, but no, down goes Yeetmeister. And now there's the picks in the back from Allocade, flying the Pharah. Echo has been his main pick throughout this entire game mode. And now Southeastern with the hard reset. Yeetmeister going to switch to Ramatra. And going to sit back and poke a little bit more. AoE damage. His ability. Ocarina goes down. I thought Yeetmeister was going to just ignore him for a second. I believe a few of his teammates started yelling at him for it. But hey, they got the kill. That's all that matters. Is now Southeastern.
Allocate going to sit back and just poke from distance.
Waiting for any...
Good play on that wall.
Looking for any peaks, but no. Final seconds, they're going to let him have it. As the Ramatra, Yeetmeister down low, gets the pick on Pharaoh, and now melee mode. Here we go. Fist of cuffs for everyone. Around the corner, pushing Purdue University back. Looking to kill Kariko, but no. Staying alive. As BG said it best. Ocarina still out in front for his team. Yeetmeister waiting for his ability to reset back into melee mode. And now Southeastern is just going to sit on top of the payload and get it around this point. Southeastern played this very smart because that glass corner is where a lot of the teams get caught up. They try to get out and put their foot early in the door and get out of the way of that choke point. And that was a great play. As see Ocarina trying to dive into the back line, gets a little bit of damage done, but now they turn and focus on him. But he doesn't get away. Ocarina goes down. And now Pharaoh flying high with Echo, still dealing a lot of damage. Switching over here, Allocate on McCree. Low, 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 but no, he stays alive. As now Southeastern dominantly on hybrid here with the final breath. Could get the pick, and there it is. Nothing but aim.
Almost to point number 2 here. 340.
And Yeetmeister has his ult in one of the scariest parts of the map.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to save this because they have
Easy and Raz.
And Raz. And the Ramatra and Lucio ult combo is
the wall.
Absolutely insane.
Looks like Floater New used their ult.
Dealing lots of damage. Yeetmeister still playing on the payload. In front is Pharaoh. He gets isolated. Everyone focused on Pharaoh. But no. Redirect is now Yeetmeister out in front. There's Popsy ult. Final few seconds. Trying to get the K.
There's one,
There's
2.
There's 1, 2. And can he get a 3? No. Teleporting away.
And there's 3.
Meteor strike
4
by Doomfist. And Southeastern In the final seconds, 4 minutes left to go. Plenty of time, plenty of momentum. Purdue on their back foot. All that they can do to hold on right now. Breath of Life going to bring out. As Zenyatta as well. Ocarina going to switch. And now, as you can see, out in front, Ocarina using the shield to his ability. And now Pharaoh bringing out a Bastion. Down goes Ocarina. Now focusing on the Bastion, the turret. Who gets the K first? Down goes Pharaoh. Now Breath of Life with Zenyatta on the corner. Tries to get in the Southeastern's backline, but no, Moy goes down. And now all that's left.
Southeastern's focused in on the point number 3. It's the only thing they're paying attention to right now. Just kind of steamrolling.
Yeemeister facing him head on right out of spawn. It might be a little bit too aggressive, but no, he holds on to Lucio ult to save the day. Final seconds. Pharaoh gets the K on Yeemeister. And Southeastern falls apart right at the end. They're losing 3 crucial parts of their team. They're going to have to take a step back and go for another push. Man, we saw great plays on every side there. They did not combo the Ramatra ult with the Lucio ult. They held on to it and wait till his team got closer. Very smart by SE, but
Good
still.
play by Allocate.
Getting the picks on the Mei. Allocate has been deadly with McCree. And now Breath of Life out of rotation with his team. It's high noon. Final seconds here with the rotate on the flank. Allocate. The Mei gets isolated. They're seeing as soon as it comes out of the ice. Mei, down goes Mei.
With the ult.
Wheezy still staying in the back line for his team. And now there's the ult by the Mei, freezing all of the Purdue players. Now here's high noon. There's the pick. Down goes Pharaoh. Final seconds. All that's left on the point is Ocarina. Ramatra with the ult as well. Down goes Floated.
And it's close. SE's still pushing it.
Final
get
second.
point number 3.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Southeastern with dominance here in game number 5. Wow, what a final push by SE. Ramatra got his ult back and was meleeing away. And Allocate with the McCree ult getting the pick on Pharaoh.
Yeah, definitely. I was just told by DJ, the esports president, that the Rock League team just beat OSU 3-1. We weren't able to stream that game. This one ran longer than we thought.
Yes. Overwatch takes a long time. Delicate game.
But it was okay. Good job to our Rock League team.
And
Putting in that work.
Absolutely. Just
like SC in Overwatch right now. This must-watch esports.
Absolutely. Now,
where can they watch at?
SE Sports HQ. We can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and where you're watching here on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for supporting what you're watching right now. These teams have put in so much time, so much practice, so much failure and success to get to where these points are today. And you can help us by supporting us in the comment section down below.
And even if you just want to find out more about the program, you can also find out in the description where you can find anything about Southeastern as a whole, not just the esports program, but anything that you're curious about here.
And holding an aggressive angle here, all of the Southeastern team not gonna let Purdue rotate. And there they have it, around the barrier. Ocarina trying to do everything he can, dealing lots of damage. Melee mode, the Mei is isolated. And now Southeastern gets forced off their block just a little bit. Yes. Ocarina, an interesting pick. You don't really see that very much, especially in competitive play now. But now out in front, Ocarina, there's a dash and there's a stun. All of Southeastern gets caught up in it. And the rest of his team, Purdue, able to take on the side with them. The ice barrier from Mei.
Wow.
Holding out. Yeemeister getting as much health as he can, rotating for a health pack. AoE damage, but no! Down goes Yeemeister. And Purdue
here we go.
early with
going
the
up
point.
to 1.
Objective lost.
Man, what a take by Purdue. And again, as we see Ocarina on Mauga.
Mauga, that's how you say it. Mauga.
Maui. Looks like Maui.
Word.
Maui,
word.
Mauga. You know what we're talking about, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen at home. And here we go. Now, Hybrid done with the control part. On to Escort. Southeastern dominated this part. Kings Row, different map, different time. New players, new characters. Here we go. As again, Purdue getting their foot out early like Southeastern did. They gained ground and did not want to get caught on that glass corner whatsoever. That's a tough angle to play, especially on the attacking side. Now out in front, Malga dealing damage, double miniguns.
Baptiste not Bastion out there.
It's a lot to handle, especially tagged with the Malga. Baptiste and Malga, just lots of bullets flying everywhere.
Definitely.
AoE damage. Down goes Pharaoh.
Good ice wall.
Time for Southeastern to take control.
Or
The May.
Raz.
Focusing the
Good.
names. There's Mo.
Heatmeister taking out one.
And Southeastern able to retake. A little bit of a change here. Dark Fox gonna stay with Sombra. Allocate on Bastion now. Wheezy gonna stay with Baptiste. And Raspberry on Zenyatta. Heal orbs and damage orbs. Interesting plays here. Staying in the back pocket is Raspberry. And now Dark Fox staying sneaky with Sombra. Ramatra out in front, waiting for any one of the Purdue team to get too greedy, to get too aggressive. Gonna hack and gonna take the pick. And it might be the May right there. Goes into the ice. But no, he's gonna wait for the rest of his team to get out in front of him. Gonna try the pick on the
Good
Moira.
plays by Dark Fox.
There's the shots.
He's
Down
gonna
goes
get
one. Smart
Yeah,
plays by
definitely.
Dark Fox. Teleport up top. The Moiga,
And there's another.
or excuse me, Malga, gets caught with his ult as well. Rotate out by Dark Fox.
Oh, wow. Dark Fox gonna get beamed right there.
And rotates up and away. 3 minutes to go. SE shaved off a minute from their time earlier for this first payload. We'll see how Purdue answers. Allocate on McCree, Dark Fox to Reaper. All the rest stay the same. Now Pharaoh actually on the character.
Yeah, I mean,
Pharaoh.
Purdue having to get to point number 3. Less time than SE had to do it. Ice wall is up.
Raspberry critical. And there's the
wow.
Everyone in Southeastern's backline is frozen. And somehow,
Dark Fox left by himself.
but no, everyone falls eventually, and the complete team wipe on SC's side. Now, this could be a huge changing point in this game. If Southeastern can defeat this final push and make Purdue reset, they have a lot
Yes,
better opportunity
definitely.
to win this match on Kings Row. Dashing away is Maui, and around the corner, Mo still looking for the ice barriers. Yeemeister staying with Ramatra up top, staying back, dealing lots of damage.
They have about a minute 30 to play with.
And now looking for the flank is Pharaoh. Up top. Does he have his ult? Yes, he does. Any
See
second.
when he uses it.
Southeastern doesn't realize it. There's the dash in. Lots of
wow.
damage. Huge
The ult
amounts
from
of
Breath
damage.
of Life and Newt.
All from Zenyatta. Breath of Life now being pushed back. Focused. They see him.
Mantra.
Down goes
Down
Breath.
one.
And now down goes Yeemeister. But no, who's left? Dark Fox on Reaper. Lots of damage.
Dark Fox able to push him back.
Southeastern holds on to this dream of defense. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dark Fox with his ultimate.
Ult.
And Allocate as well. High noon
Down
and
to the
shotguns.
nitty gritty here.
2:45 left to go.
The Maga.
In front again, Yeetmeister playing tight corners, playing aggressive corners. And around, Purdue could make any call here and rotate at any second, and Southeastern has to be ready for it. It's a little bit of a head-on-head game
definitely.
here. And now there's the
ice
ice
wall.
barrier. There's the shields coming up from Yeetmeister. Has to take a step back to get some heals, but now out in front. There's again. Here's the ult by Allocade. Waiting for them to peek.
10 seconds.
But no, doesn't do it. Yeemeister falls, so does Wheezy. Allocate pulled back by Lifeweaver. Down goes Pharaoh. On the point, Malga and May, and stuck inside of his ultimate. Down goes Allocate, and everyone else will fall. Yeemeister holding on, just being a decoy.
Wow.
But Southeastern able to hold off in time.
Score.
They take 3. But here we go into overtime. Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, how hybrid will work is they have what's remaining at the top of your screen to take 2 of the objectives. So Purdue University has a little under 2 minutes. It's only a few seconds difference. Southeastern 2:04, Purdue University 1:51 to go. And we'll see how this plays out in overtime. Final seconds, and the picks come in. Southeastern, I believe, is going to be on the on the offensive side.
Colby, do you think we're going to come out in the same setup, or do you think it's going to be a little bit different? How do you think Southeastern's going to play this one?
I think it's going to be a little bit different. As we see the picks here, Southeastern is on defense. As you can see, Yeetmeister playing Maui. It worked for Purdue.
Yeah,
Why
not? I mean, yeah.
And paired with the Bastion as well. If you get
Then the
Maui
Baptiste.
a lot of damage on a particular player, that does debuffs and the result of flame, of fire, of ticks. And then Dark Fox can come right behind with Baptiste, and it's one of the highest DPS players in the game. You can take out a tank's health so fast with that combo.
Attackers in
It could be an unreal change
objective A.
in this first objective, as we see not playing that close corner, playing back, especially on the point. Purdue looked that side. No, Southeastern's not there. Now they're going to rotate on the other side of the statue.
They got a minute 30 left. Immediately going to meet him head on.
Southeastern going to try to do
The Malga's going head on at each other.
and the dash away. Not getting too greedy, playing smart, playing time. They have under a minute 30 to go to take this first point.
Southeastern not letting anything up.
As you can see, the fire damage, the fire ticks are very, very deadly. Switching over to Allocate on the side view here, looking for the back line of Purdue. Dangerously low. Southeastern, down goes Yeetmeister. Allocate, trying to get Zenyatta, does get it.
one.
But no, here's Dark Fox with the Baptiste. Focusing on Mo, down goes Mo and the Malga. There goes Ocarina. 50 seconds left to go. It's only a short distance for Purdue, but a long hike for Southeastern. They have to hold out this final point if they want a chance of taking home tonight's match.
We got 40 seconds.
Yeetmeister out in front. Being dominant early. As you can see, Purdue University staying as a group, staying on the backside of this statue, waiting and watching for Southeastern to make a mistake and capitalize on it. Getting out of rotation. There's an Ultra Bastion. And away they go. Purdue University on the point. And Southeastern doing all they can to hold on. Down goes Yeetmeister. And here's the goal from Allocate.
Second.
Gets one. Can he get another? Focusing on breath. But no. Down goes Allocate. And the by Malga. Down goes Ocarina.
Here.
The heal orb by Wheezy.
And we've hit overtime.
Down goes Mo. The last few picks.
2-1.
To get Purdue off of the point.
Point is contested.
There's Floated. And now out to the races. There's Raz.
The 2v4.
And now Malga back on the point. All focused. All
South Malgas and one's going to fall. Ocarina.
And now there's a Tracer on the point. And Yeetmeister, no. Down goes Yeet.
Going to take out that Tracer.
And there's Pharaoh. And now focusing on the Reaper. And this might be the
Tanks are going
opportunity.
to have to rotate back.
Purdue, down goes Floated. University gets the K.
And there's another.
And there it is.
Take that one.
Southeastern holds on. Ladies and gentlemen, that was chaos.
That was crazy.
That was what you wanted to see here at Southeastern Esports. Southeastern was able, time and time again, when Purdue punched them in the face, they stepped back up and said, we can handle this and we can handle adversity. Now Purdue on the defending end, and all Southeastern has to do is take the first control point. And here we have it, final few seconds, and our first picks will come in. Kyler, how are we feeling about this last half of Hybrid?
I'm feeling nervous, but I'm feeling excited because I know that Southeastern is able to pull this one off here.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. Here are the picks. Yet again, Yeetmeister gonna stay on Maui, Allocate on Genji. Dark Fox, Bastion, and Wheezy pulling out Ana, I believe for the first time in this game.
Yeah.
And Raspberry on Mercy. I believe Raspberry is going to play a very tight game here and play in the pocket of Yeetmeister. That could be a very different view of what we've seen throughout the rest of this match. Usually Raspberry stays back and likes to heal from a distance, but no, going to pocket Yeetmeister and
Especially
stay
on that tank.
face to face with
Yeah,
Purdue.
definitely.
Absolutely. In final seconds, here we go.
Attackers incoming.
Ladies and gentlemen, Southeastern off to the races. Out in front, Allocate might get a vertical look, and yes, he does on the balcony. Around the
That hit
corner.
marker.
And no!
Nice wall.
Yeetmeister gets walled off and slept, and no! Down goes Yeetmeister early. But not too bad of a hike back for SC, waiting for their tank to spawn back in and rotate. Man, what a play by Purdue to isolate Yeetmeister with the May wall, the
Both
ice wall.
teams making it a dogfight out here.
Absolutely. Is now here we are, Allocate on the flank. Only 2 players know that he is there. And around the corner, here comes Yeetmeister again. In the pocket is Mercy. And now playing the point. They might get pushed off on the back foot just a little bit. Allocate with the defense up top. Gonna try to rotate around fully. Now looking for the back line of Purdue. Trying to get a few picks on the Moira. Dodging
Oh,
around.
and Alkid's gonna fall.
But down goes Mo as well. The May for Purdue. Maui out in front. Who can deal the most damage and who has the best healers? Miniguns face off against miniguns.
Yeah.
There is no shortage of bullets here this evening. So we can see Wheezy with no heals. Yeetmeister critically low. The May. The nice heals. Get back. Get back, Yeetmeister. They're yelling at him.
He's
No,
gonna fall.
Yeetmeister. He falls. Allocate dashing in, trying to get some picks. Aloe Blade.
They got 30 seconds.
30 seconds remaining. Southeastern has to make a move here. Gets the pick on Bastion. Here we go. Aloe Blade out of the way. There's May in the corner. Mo goes. And now one more. Southeastern on the point. Has to capture at least one. May.
They're
Sticking in
so
the pocket.
close.
There's the ult from Bastion. All that Purdue can do to get back on the point. Breath.
And he's
down
gonna fall.
goes loaded.
So close to that point.
There's the all by Bastion. Now we're in overtime. And that will do it. Southeastern is going to take match number 5, ladies and gentlemen. A tooth and nail fight here tonight.
Definitely.
Great job. And you can hear it. Great games all around. And the play of the game gonna go to Yeetmeister. It was a great game overall. And Southeastern is your winners for tonight. Man,
Good-
what a
Good
fight.
plays.
Wow. You cannot get any better than that. Man, that
Yeah, definitely. Good
is
job
insane.
to both teams. Purdue, on their side, did an amazing job.
Yes,
you can
great
see.
job,
I
Purdue.
love the sportsmanship between both teams in the comments right now.
Yes.
Definitely GG's, guys. We would love to see you guys again in the playoffs.
absolutely. You cannot ask for an any better
Yeah, no,
match
that was
than that.
so good. It seemed like we were both evenly matched up. It seems like we had similar strategies going in here today. Whenever you look at us on paper, it looks like Southeastern should have the advantage in that aspect. But then whenever we played together, it was just like putting 2 of them right together. They fit like a glove.
Exactly. Yes. As like you said, the stats do not matter.
Yeah, definitely.
As long as you walk
it's just
into
who
a
shows up
match-
to play.
Exactly. As long as you walk into a match confident, ready, and knowing what you're doing, especially on your team, that can play a huge factor. And as we can see, Purdue able to do that, but Southeastern facing adversity, takes the first 2 matches, loses 2 in a row, and comes back and wins in overtime for Hybrid. Man, what
love
a
to see it.
series here tonight.
Now, Colby, it is that time. We have to give a player of the game.
We have to. Of course
So-
we have to.
They've been playing for so long that I kind of forgot the first 2 games. I'm not gonna lie. So, but I will. I'm gonna have to give it to Yeetmeister. I feel
going
like
with Yeet.
I'm going with Yeetmeister.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like that tank role, Yeetmeister fulfilled it perfectly. And I feel like Yeetmeister's presence out there with the rest of the team showed a big effort in their momentum and how they went about things. What about you, Colby?
I have a controversial take here.
Oh, okay.
I have a controversial.
Okay.
It's a healer.
Oh,
It's one of
oh,
it's
it's a
one of our
healer.
supports.
Okay.
It's gonna be Wheezy.
Wheezy, okay.
His communication throughout the whole time of this match, and throughout the whole 5-game series, you heard him. He was the voice over this team.
Yeah.
Even though he's in a support role and might not be in the front lines or might not do as much damage as the other teammates, he is the glue that sticks the Southeastern team together. And you could hear him many times back in the esports lounge saying, focus a certain player, focus a certain character to get the Ks and get the team back into where they need to go, either on objective or wherever they had to play.
Definitely.
So
He was definitely the eyes kind of for over the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Calling the shots.
I'm gonna give it to Wheezy. I'm gonna give
right,
that
I
one
like
to
that
Wheezy.
take.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for watching tonight. It was a dogfight, but in the end, your hometown Southeastern takes the match. And again, great game towards Purdue University.
Definitely.
Great job, guys, over there.
Hope to see you guys again, definitely.
Yes. Absolutely.
And with that being said, my name is Kyler Drake. I'm joined alongside here with Colby Gray. Colby, send us out.
Peace out, y'all.